Okay, guys, now talking about unit 1.3, we can notice how the equations are getting even more complex. So we need to take into account certain principles so that we can solve them. As you pay attention to that and take them into account, it will be pretty simple to solve. Let's take now a look at this equation we have here. You see that this expression and this expression, both of them contain the variable m. So we must think about the properties that you just learned in previous videos and notice something. Remember that at the beginning we also reviewed the concept of combining like terms. And this is something we have here. We have 5m and 3m, they're both like terms. Thing is, it's necessary for us at this point that both of them are on the same side of the equation. When I talk about the same side, remember that each time we discuss that the expression that goes on the left side, right, of the equal sign. So this is I want something I want you to take into account every time I walk you through the process when I say to the left of the equal sign to the right of the equal sign. So in that case, we are going to be able to understand what, in this case, I am talking about. So, as you can notice, we have this expression on the left, this expression on the right of the equal sign. So, I will have to do something about these expressions so that both 5m and 3m are on the same side. In this case, I'm going to make sure that they are both on the left side of the equality. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take into account this term 3m and I'm going to eliminate it from this side. Okay? Which means that eventually as I eliminate it from this side, I will only keep the minus 12 over here. So this is how it works. I'm going to subtract 3m right here. But remember, every time you do something on the right side, or you have to do it on the other side. So if I subtracted 3m here, I will have to subtract it here as well. Now, why do I put it right under 5m? It's because they are like terms. I could have put it over here, but they are not like terms, so I have no way to combine them. So that is why I put them under this term. So when I do that, you will see what happens. 5m minus 3m, it's a 2m. This plus 7 remains here, equals, right? 3m minus 3m, it's canceled. That's the intention. And we keep this minus 12. And now, as you can see, we could make sure that the variable is just on one side of the equal sign. That's our intention because now there is just one of them, one term containing the variable, whereas at the beginning we had two terms containing the variable, and that's all we need to do every time we're working with variables on both sides. So now let's continue. This is something that you're already familiar with. So our next step is to subtract 7 on both sides. So that we do this is canceled. So we have 2m equals negative 19. And finally, we divide by 2. With this, the solution is m equals negative 9.5. As you can see, sometimes we might get decimals, and that's totally fine. Actually, eventually, when you get to further classes like science classes, physics, or any other, you will usually get decimals instead of integers. But in your exercises, you will get that. You will get integers. All right, that's it for now.